What's up, guys? Hope you're having an awesome day, and welcome back for part 2 of the LS Comanche build. So like I mentioned in the last video, we need to get this engine taken out of here and get the other one put in, and then we have a bunch of other stuff we need to take off the frame. That way we can get the Comanche body rolled in here and start fitting that to the frame. That's going to take quite a bit of work. I also don't know how it's going to fit with this frame being a little bit wider, so we're trying to get to a point where we can start fitting that on the frame, just simply because it's going to take quite a bit of work. Alright guys, quick update. It's the next day. I just got off work, so I'm out here in the garage again working on blackout. But last night before I quit, I ended up getting the entire harness all removed, as well as undone from the trans and transfer case. Got the bolts taken out, as well as the rest of the exhaust. Everything at this point is loose, so I'm going to go ahead and get the cherry picker over here and see if I can't pull it all as one unit. It's not going to come if you don't undo the drive line. Alright guys, so I finally got the engine out after I forgot to unhook the driveline. That was catching and causing me some problems, but the engine is now out. I got it sitting here on the side. So now we can get ready to put the new engine in, which is right over here. So I'll get that lifted up and toss that in, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, the Eagle has landed, and by Eagle I mean bald eagles and tons of horsepower. I got the 6.2 put in place, as well as the 6L80E transmission. So now I'm going to bolt up the engine mounts, get those bolted down, and see what I need to do for the trans mount. I don't know if it's going to line up with the holes that are in the cross member, but I'll get those bolted down, the engine mounts, and then I'll move the boards from underneath the trans and jack that up a smidgen and see if I can't make a cross member or an adapter piece, or just plain and simple see if the bolts line up. Alright guys, we're back out in the shop on the Project Blackout again. It is now the weekend, so that's pretty good. We can get some good work done on this. I'm not going to bore you guys too much. I'm going to jump right into this. Probably going to do a little bit of an update later, but now that we have the engine in, we can get the tank pulled out and start cutting off some of these brackets. We need to get the frame shortened, so we're going to have to notch these and then use an air hammer and take those rivets out. And we're going to move both brackets front and rear forward so we can get this axle moved forward, and then we're going to shorten the back of the frame. So that is how I'm going to shorten this to get the wheelbase that I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Alright guys, progress update. We got the exhaust removed, as well as the rear axle. Once again, this thing has been in a car wreck, or at least went in the ditch, so it sheared that pin off on the leaf spring, so we'll have to get a new one of those or make a new one, and then we can bolt that back together how it's supposed to be and leave it at the factory specs. I'll probably end up removing this lower overload spring, as well as potentially one of these. I'll probably just do the lower overload spring for now, and then if it's not enough, I'll remove one more of the leaf pack. But we got the axle out, making some progress. Now I need to start notching all these rivets. That way I can cut those off with the air hammer and drive those back through, and then I will reposition all these mounts, both the front and rear leaf perches. I'll move those forward the set amount that I need to do. Well, it turns out there's too much weight in the front, and the chassis decided to lean a little bit forward when I took the leaf springs off. But that's what we got so far. You live and you learn. It's getting there. So I'm going to go ahead and jack up the front of the chassis so I can level it back out and maybe put some weight on the back of it here so it'll stay down. Oh yeah, that's nice. Just sits there and bobs. That's convenient. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for tonight. I got quite a bit done. Got the engine put in, as well as the back axle torn out. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on getting the frame shortened and the brackets moved, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Like the video if you like the content, and subscribe for more. We got a bunch more coming on Project Blackout, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!